Welcome friends, today we continue with our lines journey, this time for the line 5, for the profiles 25, 35, 51 and 52. This is called the heretic in human design, or the fixer in the gene keys. And these are types of people that have a strong aura of projection. This theme of projection is very strong for the line 5. We've seen the theme of projection in the line 2, when someone sees that the line 2 is good at something and they say like, you should try this. But in this case, it's externalized, it's universalization, it's this process in which other person sees you and this person can help me, this person can save me, or this person is the root of all my problems, this person is causing all my evils. So a lot of historical characters have this line 5 very strong. Perhaps the biggest case that I can think of is Jesus, you know, this figure of the savior, and then all these people hating him and all these people loving him, and 2,000 years later we're still talking about him. So the thing with the line 5s, they always attract attention. They have a powerful aura, a seductive aura. It's something that everyone is kind of like, attracted to this intensity of the line 5. They can also be very controversial people, very polarizing. Again, as we said, the case of Jesus, you know, like all in or all out. It's a lot of cases of scandals as well. And this is because the line 5 has to be practical, has to offer practical solutions. If someone thinks you can help them and you come up with something and it's not practical, doesn't give any results, you'll have a hard time as a line 5. Your reputation will suffer, or someone that used to think you were a great person now will say like, no, it's used as a charlatan or whatever, you know. So it's always these themes of being projected upon, and a lot of the line 5s really don't feel seen because of this, you know. It's they are feeling that everyone is looking at them, but they're not really seeing them. They're seeing the construct, the imagination of who they think they are, but not who they really are. And this is a case for big suffering sometimes for the line 5s. What you have to focus on here isn't to bring in practical solutions for people, bring in something tangible, something that can really change their life in a practical way. That's your defense mechanism as a line 5. And you always might run into problems of not feeling seen, of people projecting something into you or thinking you're this person that you're really not. And that's always something you're going to have to deal with, you know. And perhaps anyone that is not very, very close to you will be thinking that you're a person that you're really not, and it can really go out of hand in this way. So people are always projecting that the line 5 is their savior, and they get really upset if you cannot meet those expectations. Contrary to the line 4, that is always working with people, with their tribe, with their family, people that are very close to them, perhaps it's better for you to work with people that are a little bit far away, with strangers, with new people. Because for the line 5, it's good to have a little bit of distance, to be a little bit on the pedestal, a little bit far away, like this star that people want to reach. And maybe if they come too close, that illusion might break, and that conditioning that you can give to them will not be sufficient. So the other trait of the line 5 is the conditioning field. The line 5 brings a very rich field of transformation. It's here when you can really change people's lives, change behaviors, change ways of living and operating. You really have a power to transform people's lives. And again, it always has to be practical. It always has to be a real life applicable thing, something that can really change their lives in a practical way. I'll underline this because it's the most important aspect of this video. If you promise something that is all over the clouds and doesn't really bring a result, you will pay for the consequences of that. It's common also for the line 5 to be the focal point for stories of drama, betrayal. This person did this to me, or this other thing to me, and perhaps you had nothing to do with it. It's complete fabrication, a complete story in their minds. But sadly, the line 5 always has to deal with these things, people thinking that they are something that they are not. You might see a lot of scandals around the line 5s. Again, themes of betrayal. This person did not pay me. This person stole from me. This person had a copyright thing for me, stole my song, like stole my company, things like that. A lot of themes like that on the line 5s. It's interesting for you to work with your voice, with communication, with your acoustic qualities, you know, how to project your voice, how to talk. It's very important for the line 5, and at the same time, listening to the feedback of people and bringing back your voice to really change their lives. It's really a theme of grounded leadership, of leading, but leading by example, not telling what to do, leading by example. By the way, if you want to go deeper into human design, and there are a lot of details that you need to remember, but it seems like a lot right now, I made a resource for you. It's this set of cards that has all the information in it, all the types, the authorities, the centers, gates, circuits, the spheres of the gene keys, profiles. Everything is in there, very easy to access, very easy to remember. I'll put a link down in the description if you want to check them out. And now let's talk also about the shadows of the line 5. One of the main shadows of the line 5 is the theme of guilt. It's guilt because you're not able to fulfill the expectations of other people about you. It can be for a kid even. You know, if a parent has a line 5 kid, says like, oh, this kid is gonna do great things, he's gonna do this and that, maybe he's gonna be great at sports. And then the kid goes out and starts trying the sports and fail, and everyone is disappointed, and he's a bad kid all of a sudden. And it's a heavy burden to deal with, and it's a lot of guilt that that person is gonna be carrying because they cannot fulfill the expectations of others. They can also make other people feel guilty because they're transmitting a message. Maybe they're a coach or a teacher or a motivational speaker, and they are presenting all these things that you have to do. It can be a diet or a workout program or whatever that is, and people cannot really follow it, cannot really keep up with what they have to do, and then those people feel guilty. So these themes of the shadows can always go both ways. Can always be a theme of tyranny with the 5s as well, because they have these natural leadership capabilities. They can sometimes be deaf to the needs of people and just want to dominate and exert their will over people. Again, as we said before, themes of not feeling seen, you know, of someone seeing only a construct, only a projection, only a character they made in your mind, and inside you don't feel like you're that person at all. And it can be really difficult as a line 5 if people really don't see you, you know, and it's a very, very common theme. And perhaps the only people that may be able to see you is the people that are really, really, really close to you. There are, again, themes of self-obsession, as I said before, betrayal, drama, power games, in politics, in competition. There's a lot of these themes of power games, of who's dominating. The line 5 can be known for that as well. And also you might find that people always seem to be wanting something for you. They're not with you because of you, but they always want to get something, learn something, achieve something through you, and that can be difficult for you as well. All of these themes have to be treated with forgiveness. That's the best way that you can handle them. Forgiveness for yourself for not being able to meet their expectations, and also forgiveness for others, because the projection field is at work. Like, you really have to understand that those are just the mechanics and that's how it is, and not hold anything against them for that. If you have a line 5 kid, it will be interesting for you to be forgiving with them, to be patient and not really put so many expectations on them. You know, like, if they're able to do the thing that you think they can do, that's good. And if not, you can love them anyways, but really keep the pressure low in that sense. And I think that will be the best for them. By the way, if you want to go deeper into this system, if you want to use human design in your coaching program, in your business, if you want to start a new business doing human design readings, we have put together a very interesting program. It's going to have all of the information for the theory, the types, the authorities, the centers, the gates, the circuits, but also it's going to have live practices. It's going to have live Q&A calls. It's going to have all of the information and the experience we have from many years of holding this business, how to present yourself in social media, how to offer the readings, and all of that. We're going to teach you all of that in a 4-month container, and I'm going to put a link in the description down below if you want to hear more about it. That was all for today. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of this type of content, and see you on the next one.